you move small.
Wow. I had to sneeze. I was trying to hold it in for at least 2 minutes.
Chamomile?
It's chamomile, yeah. I had Earl Grey in the morning, and I'm trying to keep my caffeine levels at a minimum.
Okay.
But let's talk about what we're talking about today.
Okay. So the number one question clients ask is, where do I go after I sell my home?
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a real big question right now. They're asking that because there's like nothing available for sale.
The number is 965 active homes for sale on the market.
In 2019, we had 7,500 homes available for sale in a low inventory market, and now we have under 1,000 in the entire county.
The whole county.
So,
It's wild.
so if you're a seller out there and you're thinking about selling, you must be thinking, where am I gonna live?
Where the hell am I gonna go?
Where the hell am I going? There's nothing available, right?
Right.
That's what a lot of our clients are saying.
Yeah.
I don't want to be homeless. If I sell my property and I can't find somewhere to move to, what's the point of even selling? And so now we're at this bottleneck where we need new inventory, but no one wants to list because there's nowhere to go, and it's this ridiculously vicious cycle, and we're literally dealing with an inventory crisis. So we are here today because we are problem solvers.
Yes.
We want to solve your problem, and so we're going to talk about 4 ways you can remain a homeowner.
A homeowner and not homeless.
Not homeless.
Yes.
I needed another sip of tea.
Number 4, which is probably not the most glamorous, but you can sell your home, you can close escrow.
Our
you can
people do
move
it.
in.
They do it. It works.
You can move in with family
Or friends.
or parents.
Or parents.
Family or friends.
Yeah.
You can live with them, put your stuff in storage, put your stuff in a pod, look casually for a home, find a home, and move into a new home. That's number 4.
Yeah. Number 3 is sell your home contingent upon finding something new.
Explain it
So,
more.
so when you sell your property contingent upon finding something new, what you're doing is you're marketing your home to all the buyers out there, and you're saying, I want to sell my home, and I will sell it to you if I accept your offer. However, if I cannot find a new home to buy in a certain period of time, that period of time is negotiated among the buyer and the seller, then the deal's off.
Right.
So as a typical seller, when you accept a buyer's offer, you are 100% committed to selling to them. But if you accept an offer contingent upon finding a replacement property, you are no longer 100% committed to selling to them if you can't find the property that you want to move into. A lot of buyers know that, and they don't want to deal with that because they don't want to wait 1, 2, 3 months and then find out that you couldn't find a home, and now they're back to square one when they missed out on 3 months worth of looking for a home.
Right. It's not ideal. It
No,
can definitely
no.
cause some friction.
There are pros and cons no matter what strategy you use. My personal opinion, there are a lot more cons in this strategy than pros, although in a market like this, you can probably get it done. It just creates a lot more complications.
Yeah. It's not ideal, but it's an option. Number 2. And this one is also a fun one where you can go ahead and put your stuff in a pod, put it in storage,
And dream.
And dream. Go to an Airbnb for a week, for a month, for
Staycation.
months, a staycation.
Yes.
You've always wanted to live by the beach. Go get an Airbnb by the beach.
Oh my gosh.
Take your time.
I
Go
wanna do that.
surfing in the morning. Have your morning coffee, looking at the waves crash. Take your time with that. Unfortunately, you do have to move kind of twice, but you get to do a staycation. You do that, you take your time, you find your next property, which is next to your dream home, of course. You move into that, you get your stuff shipped to your house, and you move on.
You take a really shitty situation and you wrap it in a bow, and you have a lot of fun during this transition. I had clients that sold their home in Mission Viejo, wanted to buy in Mission Viejo, and did a staycation in Laguna Beach for 4 months while they looked for their dream home. And they loved it. And you don't have to move twice because all your stuff's in a pot. So they just went to a furnished short-term rental and just kicked their feet up on the coffee table and enjoyed every moment of it. Number 1, the easiest and most efficient and effective way to not be homeless after you sell is to negotiate a rent back.
Yeah.
Ryan, 9 times out of 10, the buyers in this market are willing to accommodate a rent back.
Yep.
Sometimes you got to pay the buyers PITIA. That is their out the door cost. Principal, interest, taxes, association, and insurance, right? You have to pay them back. If their cost is $3,800 a month and they want to be reimbursed $3,800 a month and you want to accept their offer, you're going to have to reimburse them. But in this market, we have buyers basically saying, hey, we'll pay you this, we'll close when you want, and oh, you need 6 months to find a house? We'll give you a 6-month free rent back as well. So if you're a seller out there and you're like, oh my God, will the buyer negotiate a rent back with me? Right now, we
Yes.
have how many homes available for sale in the whole county?
965.
965 homes available for sale in the entire county. Let's just say 30% of those are unsellable, because there's always a certain amount of unsellable inventory. There's barely anything out on the market. Buyers are willing to do anything to get your home. So if you're a seller out there and you're thinking about selling and you're afraid to be homeless, fear no longer. We are the unhomeless experts when it comes to selling real estate. We will never leave you homeless. And if you're working in a different area or you have a real estate agent, these are some things you should talk about with them.
And then the closing thing.
Okay, what's the closing?
This is our outro.
Yeah, the outro.
Like if you enjoyed this video.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So if you guys like the content of this video, if you want to learn more about it, feel free to reach out to us, give us a like, subscribe on YouTube.
Yep.
And if you have any topics that you want to hear us talk about in the future, some things that are keeping you up at night, feel free to reach out and let us know about those as well.
Till next time.
It looked like you just had something kind of wedged in there. You need a floss or something, or get a card.
I'm good.